Hey guys, Sam here and welcome to another FIFA 17 experiment. Today I can't actually take ownership of this idea. This idea comes from the username RockYoWorld11 and he said, what if London had its own league? Basically all London or London near clubs in one league. So that's what I've done. I've picked 14 teams. I pretty much don't really have that much geographical knowledge of London, so I had to look these teams up. And the only team not technically in London is Watford, which is close to London, I think. It's in the M25, right? So that's pretty fucking close. It's within that little circle of what do you guys call it in England? Do you call it a freeway or a motorway or a highway or I don't know, what the hell do you call that? We call it freeway. We call it a freeway here in Australia, but I don't know what, because I know in America they call it a motorway sometimes, and I don't even know, but in England, I don't know what you call it, but the M25, Watford is inside it, so I thought we'll add them. Plus, doesn't really work if it's a 13-team league. I wanted it to be a 14-team league, so I made it 14 teams. And also, if you guys do have any other ideas for FIFA 17 experiments, I'm always open to suggestions, and if they're good enough, I will definitely be making them. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, I do urge you to leave a like on the video. It supports the channel quite a lot and makes me feel pretty good, actually. When I get some likes, and you guys are enjoying the videos, that makes me happy. If you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe for more FIFA 17 experiment and career mode content. Without further ado, let's take a look at what happens if London had its own little mini league. Okay, so as you can tell by the table, these are the teams that are in the London League. As I said, all these teams, except for Watford, are actually in London. So it's Wimbledon, Arsenal, Barnet, Brentford, Charlton Athletic, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Fulham, Leyton Orient, Millwall, QPR, Spurs, Watford, and West Ham. So teams represented across all four of the football leagues. A few of these I knew were London teams, a few of them I didn't. So like a QPR, I knew that was a London team. Leyton Orient, shame what happened to them this season and what's happened to them over the past few years. If you haven't watched a video on Copa 90 about Leyton Orient, I'd definitely give that a watch. It was really well done and very unfortunate what's happened with the club, but I knew they were from London. Barnet was a team I didn't know was from London, and Charlton Athletic, if you can believe, I didn't actually know they were in London. I don't know why. But yeah, most of these I actually knew were in London, so, I mean, good thing for Wikipedia though. You can never not trust Wikipedia. It never lies. So just looking at the teams, you'd expect like the Premier League teams to be dominating. You'd expect lower league teams to be at the bottom. So your Barnets, your Leyton Orients, your Wimbledons, those will be down below. But as we've seen with these simulations, things can happen, man. There can be some surprises. So without further ado, let's take a look at what the league looks like halfway through the season. Alright, so halfway through the season, not too many surprises. However, there are some underperformers, i.e. Arsenal, sitting in 9th position at the moment. QPR and Crystal Palace are doing okay. Chelsea is at the moment undefeated and has only conceded 7 goals in 13 games. That is nearly a goal every 2 games. That's pretty good from Chelsea. They are absolutely smashing it so far. Brentford is also in a decent position. Fulham, of course, a championship side as well. So it is Leyton Orient who don't have a win yet. No surprises there. And overall, not too many surprises. I would say QPR is probably the biggest surprise, sitting in 4th position, and Arsenal's the biggest disappointment. But what will it be at the end of the season? Who is going to be the biggest surprise? I don't know. Can Arsenal recover from this? I don't know. Can Palace and QPR keep going? Even Watford, can they keep going? I hope so. Okay, so it is an unchanged top 3, which means it was a really boring fucking league. I mean, Chelsea in 1st, Spurs in 2nd. Where have we seen that before? Palace sitting in 3rd. Arsenal, man, I don't know what it is with Arsenal. They are finishing 4th in so many of these experiments. It's not even, it's beyond a joke. It's beyond the Arsenal meme of coming 4th. Like, it's scary. It's like, it's in the algorithm. They have to come 4th. It's really weird, guys. Like, I'm actually a bit scared that they keep coming 4th. But I think one of the weirdest records in the league is QPR's. 12 wins, 2 draws, and 12 losses. Just 2 draws. They have the same amount of wins as losses. That's a really, really weird record. They just seem to win or lose, and that's not really what you want in your team, that sort of inconsistency. Chelsea did go undefeated, and actually Leyton Orient had the exact opposite record of Chelsea. So Chelsea got 20 wins, 6 draws, and no losses. Leyton Orient got no wins, 6 draws, and 20 losses. So that's pretty incredible. Leyton Orient also only scored 15 goals and conceded 59. So by far the worst team in the league. Again, not a surprise considering what's happened to them over the past few years, and especially this season. As the top goal scorers in the league, this was probably the biggest surprise of the entire simmed save was Mbakoto for QPR was the highest scorer with 14 goals in 26 games, pipping Diego Costa and Janssen, who got 12 goals apiece. So he was the Golden Boot winner, which, I'll be honest, I don't even know who that guy is. But it is the Premier League teams in the top 6, and there are 6 London-based Premier League teams if you include Watford in it, which I kind of did. I don't know, guys from England, is that like not a thing? Should I have not put Watford in there? Or do a lot of people see Watford and London as like 2 really close places? Or is Watford just completely different? Because in Australia, it's really weird. You have a state, you have the capital city of the state, and the rest of the state is pretty much just like a desert. Like, there's not really much going on, like, other than the major city. So for me, like, when I think of London, I actually think of like a lot of the surrounding area also being London, but maybe Watford is completely different to you guys in England. Maybe you can let me know, because obviously I've not lived in England or been in England, so I don't know if it's like a really big difference. Like, no, why'd you put Watford in here? They're not supposed to be here. How dare you, Aussie cunt? How about you learn some English geography before you make a league like this? Anyway, not the surprises that we wanted to see, unfortunately. I mean, Chelsea going undefeated for 26 games, that's pretty decent. But other than that, no real surprises, nothing like the other experiments. This was a very straightforward one. I did like the idea though, and I would do other areas of England, but I don't really know how to do, like, I don't know the regions. Like, I've heard them before, like Yorkshire and Lancashire, but like, I don't really know which teams fall in which regions, and I could do the research, but I don't know if that's something you guys want to see. So you'll just have to let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much for, what was his name again? Rock Yo World 11. Fantastic username, by the way. I really do like it. If that's meant to be a Michael Jackson reference, then good. If it's not, still good. I still like it. But if you guys have any ideas, also leave them in the comment section below. I hope you did enjoy today's video, guys. If you did, I do urge you to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here. Like I said before, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's episode. I hope you had a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.